around 3,297 Bitcoin were bought and 3,870 Ethereum were sold on March 17th. So we're starting to see, as far as, Bitcoin inflows are concerned, for ETF, they are, obviously starting to come in. But is this a time to be getting overly excited? Of course, that's what we're going to be talking about. But welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP community. Cannot thank you guys enough for all your support day in, day out. So looking across the market, as we can see this for yourself, we're seeing pretty much 50-50, some coins in green, and at the same time, we have a few coins across the board that are down a little bit. As far as XRP is concerned, it's down 1.7%, with the price currently sitting at $2.29. Now, valuation at 133 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $3 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So look at this. I wanted to kind of share this with you guys because, of course, as far as, people's opinions, and analysis is concerned, everyone has different ways of looking at the markets. And here we have it. CryptoQuant CEO Key, expects that the next 6 to 12 months, to be bearish or showing sideways price action as Bitcoin bull cycle is over. So again, I personally think, the overall, as far as the year is concerned, and I'm basing it off from the historic price patterns, I think, we do see choppy levels, and then maybe, quarter four or sometime in quarter three, you do see the market picking up again. I just think, historically speaking, it just, makes sense. But again, I could be wrong. Everyone has different ways of looking at the market. Maybe we indeed did actually see a top for Bitcoin. Maybe that has been the case, but we'll see one step at a time, of course. As far as XRP is concerned, there's some other factors we need to be considering, which could actually, decouple it for, the immediate short term against BTC. And of course, I'm going to touch base onto what I'm really referring to. But yeah, if you're looking across, the board, obviously, we'll kind of touch base on the price a little later on. But let's take a look at this. Hashdex files an amendment to NASDAQ Crypto Index US ETF, adding Solana, Cardano, XRP, Avalanche, Link, and Uni. So of course, you're starting to see things really, becoming a reality here. We have it, we've been talking about, crypto index fund, and you can really see this for yourself. The things are really happening, and it consists of Solana, Cardano, XRP, Avalanche, Link, and Uniswap. Very, very interesting stuff happening. And moving forward, 10 XRP ETFs filing now submitted to the SEC, XRP ETF incoming. And I would not be surprised, based off of what we're hearing, major developments, major acknowledgement from the XRP, ETF filings, from these big institutions, could just really see, which direction we're going to. All the things that we've been speaking about over the last, few years are really, coming to life, this year. So I think it's inevitable. Of course, we need to take it one step at a time. We need to look at some other factors as well. But yeah, I think, if this lawsuit is over, I think this would be the pivotal moment, for a potential ETF filing to be approved for XRP. A lot of, people always talk about, which one's going to get approved for. Is it going to be Solana? Is it going to be XRP? Is it going to be Litecoin? Based off of, the things that we're hearing, and, the excitement, I think XRP, makes sense, or Solana. But we'll see. Of course, we got to take it one step at a time. But, going back to what I just said earlier in the update, even if we have seen a bull run top for Bitcoin already done, I still think, there's the potential of XRP to decouple, from Bitcoin momentum. Why I say that is because, of course, if this long-awaited lawsuit is officially over after more than a little over 5 years, this would be a game changer. This would bring in a lot of eyes on XRP. And of course, on top of that, after this big, highly anticipated announcement were to come out, you do see maybe, SEC coming and, obviously approving these ETF filings, then I think it just, changes the game. And I think, you could actually see XRP outpacing, the Bitcoin and the overall market momentum. So of course, those are some things we need to consider. Obviously, there's no guarantee that, these things will happen, but of course, we got to keep those factors in mind always. But moving forward, look at this, breaking Ripple files for Ripple custody trademark, Ripple XRP trademark for downloadable software for custody of cryptocurrencies, signaled expansion into the US crypto custody. Is Ripple custody the next big catalyst for growth? And your boy Crypto ZX has been talking about the Ripple custody for such a long time time, as you are seeing that green light really coming, for banks and, credit unions, you are going to see, them coming in and, obviously looking in for, crypto custody. And this is where Ripple custody comes in and, obviously helps these, banks and, entities, have custody to over, the assets that, they are holding on, for themselves or on behalf of clients. So again, pivotal moment, of course, but good things to obviously keep in mind, and obviously not, forget when we're analyzing and taking a look at the price of XRP. But let's analyze and take a look at what's happening with the price right now. So as far as, BTC is concerned, the dominance itself has been ranging around this, 61.7 to 62% mark. We're currently sitting at 61.7%. As far as, BTC is concerned, Bitcoin has been, showing a little bit of strength. And what I mean by that is, it's ranging back into the 38.2. Even though we have retested below a few times, the price has continuously made its way back into the 38.2. Of course, in the grand scheme of things, we don't get excited until we get into the 23.6 zone. As you guys know, I've said this 1,000 times. But as of now, this is something that, we should not be ignoring. But moving forward, remember, the FOMC meeting is just a few days away. Obviously, we're going to see what happens. I personally think that, if FOMC meeting, we do tend to see a rate cut finally from Jerome Powell, you do see the market reacting in a positive way. I think that's going to happen because, again, we're talking about a rate cut that hasn't happened for such a long time. And I think, market would react in a positive way if, rate cut were to actually happen. Because, as far as the stock market is concerned, even the crypto markets, it hasn't really been looking good over the last, 1 month and a half due to, some of the external factors. Maybe we do see a rate cut. So CPI numbers, came lower than, expected. So a lot of factors to consider, but let me know your personal thoughts down below as to what you think. As far as XRP is concerned, $2.30. Of course, we made our way down to 224 a few hours ago, when Bitcoin did drop below the 38.2. You could see, we retested 82.2, which of course is going to have an impact on XRP's price, but we have bounced back up to $2.30. So, it's ranging really nicely, but now as we are trying to break towards the upside, some significant resistance coming in its way. If this resistance is able to break out, I think, we do reclaim back above that 240, start heading up to, that main level that, we were retesting just 2 to 3 days back. So, so far so good in a grand scheme of things. Like what I'm seeing here, of course, we're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.